Block.
Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
And you can
it's
block?
not like I'm anti him. It's not like we're beefing.
Can you block him?
I can't. I don't have the heart to.
Girl.
Okay. Anyways.
I say saxophone
No,
or
saxophone. Saxophone. I said saxophone. I didn't say saxophone.
I thought
What
you
I
said
said
saxophone.
That's out
Wait,
of
please
pocket.
keep this in. Please keep that in.
Welcome to We've Been Like This, the podcast with Jill and Lolo.
Welcome back to We've Been Like This, a podcast where staying true to yourself is the ultimate life hack. I'm Jillian.
And I'm Lolo. So first and foremost, Happy New Year.
I know. What the hell?
It
Finally.
Yes.
Honestly.
Okay, girl. So the first month of the new year is already almost done. It went by so fast. What has your month been like so far? Or what did you just do this week? Because I know thinking about that far is like too much. So what did you do this week?
Well, I don't know if I told you before, but I've been trying to do my best to gain weight, which is a controversial topic.
Why?
Because I feel like every time, so I've always weighed the same ever since probably, I want to say like senior year of high school. I've always been the same weight. And I think we've spoken about this before, like a few years back.
Yeah.
Where everything I do, no matter how much I eat, I still maintain the same weight.
Yeah.
And it super frustrated me so much.
Yeah.
Until talk about when you have friends or just close people in your community. Because as soon as I was able to confess that even to you.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, I've always had this problem
Always.
where my weight is just inconclusive at
Always.
all times. I was like, okay, wait, so maybe this is the thing that only our community gets to experience. And then as I was talking to more people, there was a lot of more people who weight was always, I wouldn't say an issue, but every time I'm like, oh, I want to gain weight, someone's like, oh, that must be horrible. And it's like, yeah, it is. It
you know
sucks.
what? I learned from a nutritionist years ago. Mm-hmm. She told me, because I was trying to gain weight as well. And she had told me, she said, gaining weight is 10 times harder than losing it.
Yeah.
And because I think the challenge, especially if we're talking about disability in particular, trying to gain weight while having a disability, especially depending on what it is, mine is more muscular. Mm-hmm, so the reason I'm not as heavy as I probably should be is because I'm lacking muscle mass.
Right.
So then I'm trying to compensate that with body fat to keep myself warm.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's so true.
So it's hard. It's no joke.
It's so hard. And at the beginning, I think ever since I was little up until maybe 13 years old, I had a nutritionist.
Oh, okay.
And that was personally did not have the best experience with it because it felt like I was being attacked for everything I would eat.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I didn't like it. So I stopped it. Also, I was entering my teenage phase.
Yeah,
so
fuck that. I want to eat what I want to eat. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But as I get older, I'm just I want to be very more vigilant of, eating healthy, but also I'm a big gym person. I love working out, but also just getting out of bed. That's a workout for me.
Yeah.
Picking up a pencil on the fucking floor. That's a workout. For me. You know? So it's do I over work out myself?
Yeah, you got to be careful with that,
you know?
Yeah, because you definitely don't want to do too much.
Because if I eat more, I still burn a lot because of the everyday things that I do.
Yeah.
Because I do live in by myself.
Yeah.
I'm still burning.
Yeah.
Probably more calories than I'm eating. But then if I eat a lot, then I get too fatigued to do anything. So it's been a fucking shit show this month is really what I wanted to say.
Fair.
But this week I've been very intentional of writing things down.
Oh, okay.
And
nice.
I have this app where it tells me what I'm eating and how much I'm intaking and being vigilant about my water intake as well.
Nice.
And
nice.
Anyways, girl, it's been a month.
I love that. But you know what? I think that's a big thing is I feel like people tend to not consider, which is something, this might be an episode within itself, but within the lifestyle and wellness space, people don't consider people with disabilities needing to be a part of that because I feel like people probably just assume that we're not interested because either we may not be able to do yoga poses, or some of us can do Pilates and others of us can't, or whatever the case is. But I think that there should be some representation of that as well, as far as like the need to eat healthier, really deal with nutrition, because it's a real thing for us. Like, I didn't really start gaining weight until I had someone who was living with me who cooked all the time.
Ooh.
That was the only way
Honestly,
I was able to gain
that's kind
weight.
of tea, because I always thought to myself, if I ever have enough money to hire a chef,
Oh, that's my goal.
like,
that's
I
the
need
reason
that.
why I want
Mind
to
you,
be rich.
love that.
No, literally,
I love
like
that.
my 2 goals, like dead ass,
Right.
since like fucking high school, college.
Yeah.
I told myself I'm never gonna cook,
Okay.
and I'm never gonna drive myself.
Okay.
This is why I don't know how to drive. We've had this conversation.
We've had this conversation.
This is why I don't drive.
Yes.
So literally, the only reason, well, one of the only reasons that I want to be filthy rich or like wealthy, generational wealth, is because I want a chef.
I love that.
I want a chef and I want a driver. That's literally why I work.
I love that, because I think the chef part for me is because I genuinely get I can cook.
Yeah.
And I obviously do cook for myself.
Yeah.
If there's times where I get too lazy and or get too fatigued, I do like a order in or whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would be a little bit more conscious of like the amount of food if somebody was like forcing food
Yeah.
onto me, you
So-
know.
and
Like,
sometimes
if
it takes that.
you know, like if the food was cooked, I will eat it.
Why would you have
You
you
know?
ever thought about the delivery services?
Have
you
I've
tried
tried
those?
them all.
Okay.
All of them.
None
Yeah.
of them.
I feel like for
really
the
were
first,
tea.
I feel like it's good for the first 3 months, but then they repeat dishes.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I am someone that gets tired quickly
Yeah.
with the same things.
Fair.
You know, so
Fair.
I like variety in my food.
mhm.
But also at the same time, no tea, no shade to all of the delivery service. I'm a seasoning girly. I like seasoning in
Yeah.
my food, and a lot
Yeah.
of these don't have that.
Yeah, you gotta throw your
A
extra
little sazon.
Yeah, you got
Yeah, I'm a sazon girl. I need some seasoning in my dishes.
I'm a Lowry's
I
girl.
don't care how bland
Yeah.
it is. It could be grilled cheese, and
Yeah.
it needs to have some sort of
For sure.
kick to it. You know,
For sure. Totally.
And
agree.
yeah, a lot of these delivery services don't have that.
Yeah.
So yeah, long story short is that I'm being
Intentional.
vigilant. Yeah, intentional.
Nice.
Of like, you know,
Gaining the weight.
trying.
Trying to get
I'm
that
trying. As long
that
as I'm
meg body.
you know, that what's her name? Tiana Taylor body.
Yeah.
Oh, love her.
Her body is so
Crazy.
tea.
It's
Her body
wild.
is just like unfair.
It's
And then you have the
unfair.
nerve to be a mother.
And then you
How
have the
dare
nerve
you.
to have such a beautiful family.
Exactly.
I can talk about this forever.
Yeah, literally.
Anyways,
No, we can talk about Tiana.
How's your week?
So my month so far has been great. I went to New York
Okay.
for a speaking engagement.
Okay, love.
Went to New York in January.
Yeah, it's my hometown.
And I'm a California girl. The struggle was very real.
How many coats? She wore 5 coats.
Millions of coats. All the coats. But then I think the biggest change, if anybody was following me on socials, is I cut my hair.
I know. I saw.
I cut my hair.
see.
My relationship with hair has never just been a good one. Ever
Okay.
since I was a little girl.
Oh no.
No, seriously. Because the thing is so my mom, she's half black, half Filipino.
Love.
So then my dad is also black.
Yes.
So then when, I come out, my hair texture.
What was that? How did he come out?
I came out. You know what I'm saying? So when I came out the womb, you feel me? My hair texture is different from my mom's. And then she just didn't know how to do my hair growing up. So she used to ask like her coworkers at work to like do the old school just for me perms and all kinds of stuff like that. So we weren't really raised to know how to do our hair. And plus my mom like has this beautiful curly long black hair that like she doesn't need to do anything with it in order for it to look cute.
Right.
Me on the other hand, you gotta put some product. You gotta really
team.
you gotta really put it in there. You know what I'm saying? So I've just learned over the years that like in order for me to have like an easy hair day, I can't have hair. Like it's just literally like it has to be cut so low. So because it's like, okay, when I was doing the blowouts, it was great. It was beautiful. I loved my blowouts.
Yeah.
But because when I wrap my hair at night, right? And I got my scarf on, because I roll over in the bed a lot,
As we all do.
as we all do.
Yes.
One, it falls off, but I actually use my head to like shift my body weight. So the scarf just always ends up falling off.
Because it is
And-
silk.
Right. Now I'm 38 years old, so something's going on hormonally inside of me where I'm sweating all the time at night.
Oh my God.
Even with the AC on, I'm like, what is happening here?
You need those like cooling sheets, cooling mattresses.
Something, girl.
Yeah.
Something is happening and it's changing fast. So then I would wake up and then like the back of my hair right here is sweated out.
Yeah.
Then I don't physically have the capability to flat iron my hair because my dexterity. So I'm fucked.
Would you ever shave that? Because I did that once. So I and my friend permanently lasered the bottom of her hair.
Oh.
So no hair grows there ever. But her hair is long. Like her hair is like up to her ass.
Yeah.
But she had the same problem. Like every time she would wake up, that little part would get so curly.
Damn.
While her whole head was like fine.
Yeah.
And she would hate that.
I hate
so I also buzz the bottom part of it. Usually when I do that when I do braids.
Yeah, like an undercut.
I'll do an
Yeah.
undercut or I'll do all around, like even on my side.
Uh-huh.
So when the hair falls, you don't see it. You know, but if you
But then
put
if you pull it up, it gives it swag.
it's a whole cyberpunk situation.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. I love that. I thought about that, but then it was kind of like, nah.
Okay, fair.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because for me, it's like once I start cutting, it's over.
Yeah, same.
Let it go. So
Yeah.
I just decided, like, even though the blonde and the curly was so cute,
It was so
my hair is
cute.
so thick
Yeah.
that, like, to have to soak my hair in water, then put in leave-in conditioner, curl cream, gel, all the other stuff,
I get it.
seemed too much. And then I got to blow dry it. No.
Yeah.
No.
Trust
no,
me,
no, no,
I was
no.
blonde for. I mean, if anybody has followed throughout my career knows how long I've been platinum.
Yeah.
I think I want to say like almost 8 years
Nice.
or something. I was platinum blonde,
Yeah.
and it's a so yeah, I understand. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Especially if you have thick curly hair and you don't want it to get damaged.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know what angel, I don't know what fairy, I don't know what goddess, god, whatever is looking after my hair because my hair still has never been fried
Ooh, love
like that to the
Yeah.
point that I had to like shave my head off.
Yeah.
My head off? Shave my hair off? My head. Oh God, not my head off. But it takes a lot. It takes
Yeah.
a lot of commitment. It takes
It
a lot of
is.
care.
Yeah.
A lot of time to hair mask it
Yeah.
and
That's what I'm saying. You gotta deep
money.
condition. It's
a
too
whole thing.
much. It's
Yeah.
too much. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut my hair. And so
Yes.
that's what I did. And I'm
Okay,
so
cute.
happy with it. I feel like now that I've done this, there's only 2 styles I will ever
okay.
do for the
What
rest
is
of
it?
my life. It's
Oh.
either really low like this,
Yes.
some sort of variation of it. I may grow it out a little bit just for like a little bit of curl, but not too much.
Sure.
But it's gonna be
A
low.
little fro, a little
Yeah, a
fro.
little- You know what I'm saying? But if not this, then I'm gonna lock my hair. Because locks was the
Okay.
only other.
Yeah,
and
you
because-
look so beautiful with locks.
Thank you, girl. I miss my locks so much.
They were so pretty. I've never done locks. I've always done like braids.
Yeah.
Or like boho braids. Any variation of braids I've done.
Yeah.
But I've always been so curious of doing.
Oh, girl, get you some.
I
fun.
know what you'll see me one
Period.
of these days.
Period.
Because I'm a wig and braid person.
Period.
So like
Period. See, I'm gonna start rocking wigs. That's gonna
You
be
should.
the way that I get to switch it up.
you should. I genuinely have I think now 13 wigs. That I interchange.
I need to get
Switch
some.
out.
I need to get
Like
some.
the really like normally ones.
Yeah.
And like the costumey ones.
Okay.
you
See,
know?
I want like the good normally ones.
Okay. Yes.
I don't even know that's the
I
proper
mean,
way.
because they're all normal. You
Right,
know, like if
right.
you want to rock green hair,
Right.
that's normal
Rock
for
it.
you.
It is.
You know?
It is.
But I'm talking about like the natural color.
Yeah, like the ones that look like it actually
It comes
came out
from
of your scalp. Yes.
Yes.
Them is the ones I want to try. Shout out to any wig brands. Please holla at us because we would love to try.
Yes.
Period.
I'm really excited about today's topic.
Yes.
Just because this specifically sometimes always gets me in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, so the topic, to tell everyone, it's type A versus type B.
Personalities.
Personalities.
Yes.
And we just found out what we each other are for
Which
each
is-
other.
right.
Like I knew who I was and you knew who you were, but we
Absolutely.
didn't know. I never We never had this conversation before.
We never had to
Yeah.
because there wasn't anything that we were technically working on together.
Sure, yeah,
we were just
yeah.
like existing as friends.
Yeah, yeah.
So then once we started like working on putting this podcast together, we started recognizing like, oh, Lolo's definitely more type A and Jill is definitely more type B.
100%. And anybody who knows me and is watching or hearing this right now is like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is like, okay, when I actually looked up the definitions, okay, I'm going to just read the definitions.
Okay,
I actually
yes,
looked
we
them
love
up.
a Webster's dictionary definition.
You know, more like Google Gemini AI.
Oh, okay, period.
Okay, so type A means it is characterized as being ambitious, competitive, time urgent, and impatient, often driven by a need for achievement, control, and success, which can make them high-achieving workaholics.
Ooh, clocked it.
But also prone to stress, hostility, and burnout. They thrive in fast-paced environments with deadlines, but struggle with delays and relaxation, setting high standards for themselves and others.
See, right there, I'm like, absolutely not me.
So here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Explain yourself.
It is, okay.
This is court. Go ahead.
Okay. The thing for me is like when I read the definition, I was like, I can see that. But
Really?
But I would say it's more like I feel like I'm a mix of both, but I'm just a little bit more.
You lean more towards.
I lean more towards type A because here's the thing: I'm not competitive,
right,
at all.
You sure with that?
I'm positive about
Really?
that.
Okay.
I don't like game
with
nights.
Okay,
No.
I was gonna say.
I
okay.
do not like game nights. People take it way too seriously. I don't want no trouble.
That's me.
Yeah. See, no.
I take it so serious.
First of all, what people are not gonna do, you're not finna cuss me out over no Uno.
And that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
No.
Because I won.
No.
Yes.
No. I don't like it.
I reversed you and I plus 4. Okay.
See, I'm more of the like, oop, draw 4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not competitive.
I'm like, I will throw down.
Yeah, no.
On my whole body. Like
No.
the WWF.
Yeah.
Wait, or is it WWE?
WWE
now.
WWE. No, WWF was a thing.
Yeah, I know, but that just says how old I am because that's what it was. And it's not anymore.
Fair. Completely fair. So yeah, that part I was like, that's not really mean.
Okay.
Impatient is definitely not me. I'm one of the most patient people.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
Like I don't be.
Yeah. You're chill.
I'm so chill.
I mean, I feel like it's a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
I mean, completely type A is that by
Yes.
definition, and then completely type B is
yes.
kind of the opposite.
Which
I guess.
okay, should we read definition of type B?
Yeah.
So type B is characterized as relaxed, easygoing, flexible, and less prone to stress, contrasting with the competitive and driven type A, often prioritizing enjoyment and experiences over rigid achievement, though they can sometimes struggle with procrastination or appearing less ambitious to others, but are generally patient and creative.
Wow, that really is. I would say I'm probably 90% of that.
Yeah.
Because I am competitive.
Yeah.
When it comes to games.
Right.
When it comes to people, I have no time for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I genuinely, not to say I don't care, but like you do you, boo, and I do me, and that's
Literally.
it. Procrastination, yeah, heavy on that. But I'm very like achievement driven. I like a schedule. I just don't see it as a Bible.
Copy.
You know.
Copy.
But yeah, that pretty much.
Yeah, I definitely say you're.
Hi, I'm Jillian.
Right.
That's genuinely me. But
I was gonna say, I definitely see you as being way more type B than type A for sure. And I can see like when I read them back, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see myself as being more type A than type B. But I do have a lot of type B because like I'm creative, you know, I'm patient, like. I really don't be tripping. The thing prone to stress kind of threw me for a loop for type A because I'm like, am I prone to stress?
I mean, because you want it so how you envisioned it.
Yeah.
That if things do go awry or if things do maybe go another direction, it could I mean, you just posted recently about you having a hard time sleeping.
Yeah.
And I was gonna text you actually when you posted that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you're probably overthinking about something. Yeah. And you're not giving your body time to relax and to like deep breathe or
That is
meditate
very
before. So your body is on high alert.
Yeah.
So she's on. Your
Yeah.
body's on.
My
which
body's
is
very
why
on.
you can't sleep.
Yeah.
Because she's like, all right, what's to do? What are we doing? What are we?
Quite
we're
literally
like,
that.
For me, as soon as I'm trying being more intentional about it. But when I used to be able to not sleep on time, I had to kind of look at like how I was, doing things every day. And I usually 3 hours before I'm like, my body will be on bed, I will like stop watching TV. I will like put on an audiobook or put some music on and like not be on my phone to kind of like, come down from the like adrenaline kind of life that I already live. And that helps your body to like deregulate and like chill,
Love that. Pause.
The
blue
light
just went out.
I saw that.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let her finish her sentence.
We lost one, guys.
We lost the light, y'all. Listen, we're still
it's
in
giving
budget.
It's giving budget. We got no budget here.
We have no budget here,
budget.
y'all. So listen, any sponsors, advertisers that want to
give it to your one camera.
Support an up and coming podcast.
Give
please.
it to your single. Give it to your single. Talk to the supporters.
Any supporters, advertisers, brands, sponsors. If you want to support an up and coming podcast, as you can see, our production is falling apart. But we're holding on. We're holding on strong. Okay. But nonetheless,
that was our ad break.
That was. But yeah. So
okay.
But the reason that I feel like really understanding type A and type B personalities, especially like between us, the biggest thing that I recognize is like now moving forward as we're working on this podcast together, we know how to divvy up like the tasks and the duties amongst each other to know like, okay, this ain't really my thing, but this is a Jillian thing, or this isn't a Jillian thing, this is a Lolo thing. Mm-hmm. So it makes collaborating a lot easier. Yeah. And a lot of people, because they don't know who they truly are, or even at the bare minimum, knowing their personality types. And I don't even know if there's a type C, D, E, F, G or not. But if you don't know like your type of personality or just like how you truly authentically show up, it's going to be hard to maintain like working relationships, business relationships, or even just manage your own personal life, because you can get caught up in seeing everything on social media and be like, oh, I'm going to start with the planner and I'm going to start with this and I'm going to write everything down and all this other stuff. But that may not even be your personality type.
Yeah, I think the idea.
And now you're feeling like you're a failure.
Yeah, I think the idea for me, I was like, because when I was younger, I used to have a genuinely like planner, like book planner.
Yeah.
And I loved, like, I think for the first 3 months, I loved writing in it. And I was like, yes, I'm going to be this girl. I'm going to get the stickers. I was the one with the stickers, different color pencils. Gel pencils were my favorite.
Come on, gels.
The gels, the jellies.
Shout out to gel pen companies who want to do spots.
Right. Hit us up. Yeah, the one with the glitter.
Yes,
my favorite.
of course, the one with the glitter.
And I think that was the joy I had, not the actual planner.
Fair.
Because then, like,
it was the creativity.
It was the creativity behind it, but not the actually writing things down.
Right.
So I would have this like half empty planner with like drawings and nothing really written in it.
No.
And then I'm like, why am I forcing something that I should have just gotten a notepad.
Exactly.
So I said at the beginning that usually it gets me in trouble because people sometimes don't know that about me, and they get frustrated if I'm like, because I'm very much like roll with the punches. Yeah. I ask questions later. Yeah. I will dive. I will dive off a cliff first before I ask
what's going on.
What's the safety requirements?
Yeah.
You know? Where at type A is
no,
that
ma'am.
You need to know everything before you do it.
Bitch, I need to know where we going, where we eating, what we drinking, how we getting there, how quick are we supposed to be getting there. But see, that's the thing. That's why I feel like I'm a little bit of mixture of both. It's because like if you tell me what the fuck is going on, then I'm a rock with you.
Right.
But if it starts to go a little haywire, I'm still not tripping.
Okay.
As long as I know
so you're okay with
what the original plan was.
Copy.
And I was signed on for that, I'm with that. But then if like it's like, oh my gosh, we're 2 hours late, or oh my God, whatever, this happened, the car broke down or whatever, like,
You're chill.
I'm chill.
Yeah.
I'm super duper chill.
I'm very much like that. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, my friends are like, should we go out? Yeah. Where? I don't know. Let's figure it out on the way.
Yeah, see.
Let's just go somewhere and figure that out.
Me, I'm like, I got to know what I'm wearing. I got to know what the tea is really giving.
Fair.
You know, is it giving sneakers or is it giving heels?
Fair. Why
Because
not
it
bring
matters.
both?
See, then now I
that's
don't want to
me.
bring. I don't want to bring both. I don't want to do that.
See, that's me.
See?
I'll just wear sneakers because I can wear sneakers to an event and I can wear sneakers
true.
to a hike.
This is true.
It's giving versatility. You know what I mean?
It's giving options. It's giving
Options.
all
Yeah.
the things that you need.
I think for me, mostly, like at the end of the day, the reason I'm mostly always a type B is because I feel like in my true core, I know that nothing of this matters. Like in my like core
Yeah.
of my soul.
Yeah.
Like, so why not have fun with it? Like, why be so rigid about it? Why be so like planned out about it? Because
Yeah.
life is not really planned. It just, things just happen.
Yeah.
And you're not planning for it to happen,
Yeah.
you know? And I'm very hyper aware of that. So like, if I see an opportunity,
Yeah.
let's go.
Period.
You know? And that's how I kind of live my life anyways.
Yeah.
Like, whenever opportunity shows up, like I will think about it. Like I'm not gonna put myself in danger. Like that's obviously a line. I won't put myself in danger. I've gotten out of situations where like my whole body reacts to whatever is going to happen, and I will fall back. I will be like, not for me. You know, like I'm too hyper aware about that.
Yeah.
But I won't stop myself from experiencing something new.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Even if I hate it afterwards, now I know.
Fair. And you know what? I love that too, because I feel like I have a little bit of that in me too, where I'm like, okay, at a certain point, it's just like, fuck it, balls to the wall, we're on vacation. Who cares? Let's try it. Let's like do this thing. But then also for me, I really feel like how you were saying, like deep down in the pit of yourself, you know, none of this matters. I see it like low key the opposite, where I'm like deep down inside, this matters.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we only have one life.
Yes.
So make the best of it in the sense of like not only just exploring and trying all these different experiences, but also make the best of it with what you have the opportunity to do. So make the plan, do the thing, because a lot of people, I feel like, tend to get caught up in being like, oh, it's going to have, like, thinking that time is on their side.
Sure.
Where I recognize, and I don't know if it's because of my particular disability or not, that time is kind of like, we really don't know. And none of us really know at the end of the day. Like, you know, I always have this fear of death. And yeah, it's really...
That's a topic, which I love talking about that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm also very cynical person.
Yeah. It runs very deep with me. But like I have to remember, it's like, well, I know people that died younger than me, and then obviously people who are older than me or like my same age, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't get too caught up in that. But my thing is like, okay, because we don't know, I'm going to leave a mark on this world.
You know, that's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like our both reasoning are different, but the same. Like, it ends the same, where
It
it's
ends
like,
the same.
let's just enjoy it. Because who the fuck knows, you know?
Exactly.
And I don't want to know either. Like, I enjoy
Exactly.
unfolding, you know, situations, or like, I have a friend who I was dealing with like a situationship with an individual. It was my first situationship.
Okay.
And I remember exactly where we were. We were in New York City on a stairway.
Was he a New Yorker too?
He lived in New York.
Was he from New York though?
He was not born in New York.
Okay.
Yes.
When you say not born in New York, you just mean like the city, like the main boroughs, or you talking like upstate?
No, we don't do that.
Okay.
We don't do that.
Listen, I used to talk to me to an upstate New Yorker.
Well, we're an upstate New Yorker, and then we're from New York.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, technically,
A
the
New
guy that I
Yorker
used to talk to in New York is from the Bronx, but
Okay, so he's a New Yorker.
right. So he is a New Yorker
Yeah, he's a New
technically, but
Yorker.
he moved upstate. When
I
I started talking to him, he was upstate.
Mind you, we're all New Yorkers, even upstate, even Albany. But when someone says I'm a New Yorker, they really just mean the city.
Gotcha.
Okay? Because then if you're from Albany, just say you're from fucking Albany.
Right, that part.
You know?
That part. What about
Albany, New
Rochester?
York. No. You gotta be from the 5 boroughs. And even, unfortunately, Staten Island. Like, that's still
Because
considered
the way that
as a
I
New
know
Yorker.
the person is going to be listening to this podcast, and he's going to know exactly who.
Who you're talking about.
He's he's going to be.
Yeah,
gagging.
he's not a New Yorker. He is from upstate.
No, he's from the Bronx.
I mean, he's from the Bronx.
Right.
But
So
he lives
he lives
upstate.
upstate. Yeah.
Fine, whatever.
Right.
I mean, he's a New Yorker
So
because he was
that's why I
born in New
asked.
York.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
This person was not born in New York,
Uh-huh.
but he lived in New York during that time.
Okay.
I almost lost my train of thought.
Sorry.
Fighting.
So
It's
first
a
situationship.
It's a New Yorker's favorite topic, talking about New York.
Listen, I love New York.
But yes, it was a situationship, and I was figuring out what to do next. And I remember my friend being like, you know how I figure out what to do next? And I'm like, oh, what? And he was like, I watch my life as I'm watching a movie. So, you know, when you go to the movies and it's like a really good, let's think about Sinners, or let's think about any like
I will always
Jordan.
Michael B.
Sorry. Think
Sorry.
about like a Jordan Peele movie.
Okay.
And I only bring those kind of movies because every time I've seen his movies, I will scream at the screen.
Yeah.
Like I will be like, no, go to the left, no, go to the right.
right.
And he's like, I look at my life as I'm watching a movie. And you know when you like scream at a character to go left or right?
Yeah.
I do that for myself.
Oh.
So I'm like, if I were to watch my life as a movie, what would I be screaming at myself?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how I decide. And that came into my, like, that's how I decide things from now on.
I love that.
Is because I watch myself. And
Okay.
I'm like, okay, if I don't bungee jump this,
Yeah.
like, am I going to be mad at myself? Am I going to be screaming at myself to do it?
Fair.
Because it sounds fun.
Fair.
You know?
Fair.
We'll figure it out after, but like,
Fair.
at least you did it.
I love that. But you know what? I've done that before too.
Yeah.
I've definitely done that before where it was just like, you know what?
Why not?
Just do it.
Yeah.
The situation I was going to bring up was like where I was like, fuck it. So the guy in New York that I used to talk to, right?
Yeah.
We had talked on the phone, like FaceTime, all that for like well over 10 years,
Great.
but never saw each other in person.
Okay.
Then COVID hits, and I was at the point where I'm like, it's COVID. Like, if I don't ever see you like in person, like I can't keep talking to you like this. Like, we have to see each other in person. So I flew him out. Sure did. Because I was like, fuck it. Like, if I'm going to see you, like, I'm going to see you.
You know, that's boss bitch move.
You know what I mean? And then I got car service. And then, because, you know, I can't drive.
Oh, to pick him up?
No. He took,
Oh.
what's the bus from LAX to here?
Flyaway.
Flyaway.
That's
He
my
took
girl.
Flyaway from LAX to Hollywood, where I was
Sure.
staying at the time.
Sure.
And then I ordered black car service to like drive us around LA so he could like see all of LA because it was his first time.
Honestly, the story that you just shared,
Yeah.
that's some boss ass bitch move.
I felt like it
Like,
was.
Imagine if the tables were turned. Would that be weird?
No. Right.
Correct. Okay, because I've done shit like that. And like,
Okay.
you know, like low key, am I ashamed about it? Yeah, but also like, fuck
But
yeah.
I'm not like ashamed about it, to be honest. But it's just still like, I don't know. It's like he's the kind of person that's like, once you talk about him, now he's gonna be like coming back, and I'm
Block.
like, leave me alone, leave me alone.
And you
and
can't
it's not like
block?
I'm anti him. It's not like we're
Are you? Can you
beefing.
block him?
I can't. I don't
Yes.
have the heart to. I'm not gonna block him. I just haven't talked to him in 3 years for obvious reasons.
Okay, then block him.
No.
Girl.
Okay. Anyways.
That's
so
where you're
reset.
type B and I'm type A. That's where we
Reset.
switch on that. Hell fucking nah. I love a block.
Reset.
I love a block button.
Here's the thing. I don't.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. So
okay.
basically, yes, I've done type B shit too, like in college, partying, where it was just like, fuck it, let's drink, let's smoke,
Sure.
same time,
Sure.
fucking let's
Sure.
to the moon.
Okay.
Brain not here, gone. Sense of self, where am I?
Okay.
Who knows? It was some wild times in
Sure,
college where
sure,
I was
sure.
just like, okay,
That's fine.
who cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Going to the strip clubs, you know,
Yes.
in college.
I've been to a few of
I
those.
have, you know, my girls used to dance back in the
Yes.
day. They had a male strip club at the top floor. This is
I've never done that.
and you know, the whole point of of us wanting to talk about this is because for people who are out there really wanting to know like who you are, really like find yourself. My recommendation, our recommendation, I would say is like start with recognizing if you're a type A or type B person.
Yeah.
Because once you really know that as your foundation of who you are, then you know how to really just like attack your life. or not attack it,
No,
but
no, no.
just
make
move through
make
life.
decisions where you're not stressed out.
Exactly.
Make decisions where you're like, okay, this is going to work for me and this is going to be fruitful for me, and I will be completing whatever situation you're in a way that like you can be proud of yourself, and you're like, yeah, this, I don't need to know A, B, or C because I'm fine with that.
Exactly.
But also it's good to know, like, if you are collaborating with somebody else, what works for them so that you're not interfering in their progress.
Exactly.
And they're not interfering in your progress, which means you can progress together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you're both a type A or both a type B person, you guys would know that. And then you may be like, okay, if we're both type B, we might need to bring a type A person on the team to support.
It's a yin and yang.
It's exactly that.
It's hard to, it's like, if we were both type B, this would never work out.
This would not have worked. This would have never worked. But if we were also type A, I don't think it would have worked because we would have been too stuck on getting it right.
Yeah.
And all kinds of things.
Yeah,
so
agree.
Figure out what's your type. So y'all go ahead, leave us a comment down below. Let us know, what is your type? Did this help you figure out what your type is? And now we have to get into our movie.
I love how you genuinely did that as a type A, and I just stood in the back being like, yeah.
Speaking of type A, type B, now it's time to get into our movie selection. Sis.
And it's funny because this movie, you picked it out.
Yes.
And I remember when it came out, you pretty much text me every single day to see if I've seen this movie.
Yes.
And I said, I have not.
Yes.
And it was like 3 weeks later. And I was like, I finally saw this movie.
Yes. Yes. And it's one of my new favorite movies. Our movie choice for this episode is One of Them Days. We just felt like it was such a great interpretation of a type A and type B personality. If you have not seen it, One of Them Days is the movie that stars Keke Palmer and SZA, where basically they have like this wild ass, it's one of them days where just a whole bunch of back-to-back shit happens.
One day. Yeah.
Literally, it all happens in the course of one day. And it is hilarious. I love it so much. I truly have already seen it like 4 or 5 times because I just see myself in it like so much. Yeah. I'm definitely Keke Palmer's character Drew.
I was going to say,
I am
Keke
definitely
is type A.
I am so Keke. Like, even in real life, low-key. But, like, Keke's character in this, her name is Drew. Yeah. She's definitely more of the type A personality because she was, like, it was all about that job. Yes. At Norms, like, really trying to get that promotion. But then her type B friend,
Alyssa. Off to the fucking moon. She was in Mars, Jupiter if not. And that's, when I was watching that movie, I was like, oh my God, why is this me? Like, we delay everything. We just like make excuses for things. Literally. But we're so talented. And we're like exceptional at what we do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we have a hard time just like, I don't know if it is ADHD. I don't know what kind of spectrum-y thing it is, but it's so hard for me like to not have imposter syndrome when I want to start things.
Interesting.
You know? And I feel like a lot of people who are just like overly creative, like we have so like our brains are like exploding with ideas and creative thoughts or whatever. But like to sit and start.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, so it does take your friend who's more of a organizational container store is her favorite store kind of person. I bet you do. My sister Melanie, I think when she was like 12, she was like, my favorite store is Container Store.
It's so good.
I was like, are you 80?
Just the store itself is everything.
Totally.
Yeah.
If Container Store, you want to sponsor us,
also
go.
We could use some containers.
Yes.
Period. But no, what I really loved about it is you really see their personalities and how the reason why they clash because of their different types, and we're trying to talk about it but not share too much.
Yeah, because we want
people to watch it.
Yeah.
Also support Black films.
Correct.
Period. And Black women written films as well. That part. And produced.
Okay.
And starred.
Oh, right.
Period.
Exactly.
Sorry. But a Black man directed it. So shout out to that. But the thing is like, as you see their dynamic, you see why they clash, but then you see how because they're opposite, it ended up helping each other.
Yeah,
so like for Drew, I feel like the area where she was allowed to be type B thanks to Alyssa, or had to lean into her type B self, is when it came to her relationship with Maniac.
Correct.
Yes, her love
Correct.
life.
Correct.
And shout out to my boy Patrick, by the way, who plays Maniac. But yeah, I really feel like that's where her type B personality had to start to shine.
Yeah.
But I think when it does come to love, you can't be type A. Like, you can try and be type A
Sure.
to maybe sift through how to navigate dating to a degree of like who to block, who not to block,
Setting standards,
boundaries, things
Type
of
A
that sort.
is really good at that. It's giving loosey-goosey when it comes to that,
Yeah.
you know? But I
Yeah.
think that's when the type A definitely kicks in.
Yeah.
When you have to set standards and boundaries. Even also, I feel like even in relationships, I think you need a type A to start a relationship, and then you need a type A. Is that
type
what I
B.
said? Sorry, a type B to start a relationship, and then a type A to like glue it, to keep it. You know, because you have to be more like on
so you're
it.
basically saying like you have to be type B in order to let yourself
Risk it.
fall
Yeah,
and
to
risk to
risk.
fall in love.
Yes,
But
exactly.
then the type A comes in
Yes.
to like make sure we stay together.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Because I thought about it the other way, where it's
Okay.
like you got to be type B to like know your standards, know who you're fucking with, and then once you get back past your type A phase.
Yeah.
Did I say that backwards too?
You did.
Fuck. Okay. You need your type A phase of like setting boundaries,
Sure.
standards. Where you taking me out on a date? Are we going 50-50 or are we not? First of all,
Sure.
never mind.
That's a whole other
That's a whole other conversation.
Yes.
But for some people, it's like,
Yeah.
what is your standard? What is your You need to know that off
Right.
rip. But then it's like, once you meet that person,
Yeah.
now you got to start leaning into your type B and take
Okay.
the risk and start
Interesting.
just letting yourself be free and fall. So
That's
that's
so
what I
funny.
think happened with
This.
Drew.
Yeah, with Drew. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
with Alyssa, with her career as an artist, she never thought that she could be. But once she leaned into a plan,
Literally. You know, without giving too much away, she really did that thing.
she did the thing.
She woke up.
She
She
woke
said,
up.
you know what? I really need to achieve this situation.
Yeah.
And there's like a deadline to it.
Yes.
If not, my whole life will be on the floor
Literally.
in this situation, literally speaking. And she got her shit together.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
she did her thing and she surprised herself.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when you're so comfortable in a type of, you know, persona, and you don't talk about being the opposite of type B, but when you don't risk yourself to be someone else, or to
Yeah.
like, you know what, I should tighten my scarf
Yeah.
a little, not scarf, my God, or tie a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, who knows? Maybe I'll surprise myself. And I think that both characters, they kind of shifted into a personality that they're not comfortable with,
Right.
but it helped them
Right.
to
It helped-
achieve.
It helped them to become the person that they've always wanted to really
Correct.
become.
Correct.
You know, and I think even to the point, going back to the dating part with Alyssa, once she leaned more into her type A persona, that's when she had boundaries.
Correct.
That's when she had standards with
Correct.
Keyshawn. So, come on, Keyshawn. Keyshawn. That's what she said, Keyshawn. So, yeah. So, I feel like kind of like what we were just saying
Yeah.
is like in dating, you have to have both sides, both personality types in order to exist. So, shout out to One of Them Days.
I love that movie.
Please watch it. I'll
will-
probably go to
I'll
watch it again tonight.
I actually saw it what's today? Yeah, I think I saw it this week, actually.
Love
Just
that.
to prepare myself for this.
Of
But
course.
also for the LOLs.
Yes,
Because it's such a
of
good
course.
movie.
Of course.
And they need to do more movies together.
They really
or
need
do
to
something together. I don't know.
There needs to be, like, I would love a part 2, but I kind of don't want a part 2. I feel like I just want a different variation. Like, I want to see another One of Them Days, but just another set
with
of
another
people.
set of people. Oh, interesting. Who? Oh,
Don't you?
what's up? What's
Don't
the?
you think-
What's the?
Don't
what-
you think another set of
and,
people?
you know, just hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetically
another
speaking, not
pair of
us just
women.
using the podcast as a way to plug our
Why not? We got this for that. What the hell?
acting careers. Love that. So shout out to One of Them Days. Everybody go watch it.
Watch it. And if you have, like, let us know. If you have already watched it, we want to know if you agree with, what we just talked about. And also, like, who did you surprise yourself? Like, who did you relate to most, even though you might not be that person.
Yeah.
In
Are
real
you more
life.
Drew or are you more Alyssa?
Alyssa. Yeah.
Or are you more Lucky? Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Or are you
Shout
more
out to
Maniac?
Cat Williams.
Shout out to Cat
because,
Williams.
You know what? Thank
We
you for
love Cat Williams.
entertaining that was a surprise. It's funny because when I first watched it, I was like, Cat Williams?
I love
Where
it.
has he been?
I love Cat Williams. He's T. It is like pretty much like an ensemble cast. It's a cast of characters. So let us know which character you guys resonate with the most.
You know what? I may resonate with Cat Williams.
Shout out. I can see that. So now we're doing the good part.
Yes.
Which
What's your good part?
The good part
today?
The good part for today, or for, I feel like the whole
This episode.
Yes, for this episode.
Yes.
The good part for me was the Black Grinch during holiday season.
The Black Grinch.
Yes.
The Black Grinch at Universal
Yes.
Studio. I adore
Nick Darnell.
My algorithm is only. I was like
Still,
the Black
to this
Grinch.
day.
I thought he was green.
Fair.
Okay.
Period.
Because representation matters.
Period. Because representation.
But
does
he
matter.
is serving. He is
He's the
eating.
best.
He's
the best. I need
look,
him and Jim Carrey.
I was
together.
gonna say a hot take, but not gonna lie. Universal Studios, Universal Productions, Universal MGM, all them guys
Yeah.
need to hire this man for the second part of the Grinch.
Absolutely.
It has to happen.
Has
the
to
way
happen.
he embodies
Yes.
the Grinch.
And still made it his own.
And still makes it because seasoning, honey. That's what I'm talking.
That's what I'm saying.
I loved the Grinch original, Jim Carrey, the
Yes.
Grinch. But there's something about this version.
Yes, it's so good.
It's just like, I don't know if because he's our generation
Yeah.
or Gen Z. I don't know how
Yeah, I
old
don't
he
know
is.
how old. Yeah.
But I don't know if it's because he's so in tune with, what's
The happenings.
what's popping and locking. Oh my God, that sounds old as fuck.
That was hella millennial.
What the hell?
Jim
Jim
Carrey is 63 years old.
Damn.
Shout out to Jim Carrey, though.
Wow.
The legend.
Okay, Jim.
We talked about Truman Show on our first
I know we
episode. Shout out to
did.
Jim Carrey again. Jim Carrey, please, if you want to join us on our
I'm
podcast,
dead. I will
please.
not say nothing. I will just freeze.
I
You're gonna have to lead the whole thing because I will not say zero things.
feel like I'm already hyperventilating just thinking about
yeah.
it. Yeah, no, I'm obsessed with Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey.
But the way that Nick is his name.
yeah, Nick Darnell. Yes.
The way he not gonna lie, all my algorithm TikTok is
Yeah.
only him
Yes.
and him alone. The fact that he knows Spanish
Yes.
or as much as he knows, right?
That part.
The fact that he connects with he
Everybody.
remembers the usual.
Yes.
He's just it genuinely makes me so happy. I feel like I've
love
gone
him.
20 times
Yes.
because I've seen him.
Exactly.
on
I need him
algorithm.
to be around year round.
I feel like he should be on
And
the show.
I need Universal Studios.
I think we should put him on the show.
We need him on the show. Nick Darnell, please join us.
I think
Please.
now, before he gets blown up.
Massive.
Yeah.
Because the thing is I need Universal Studios to pay him 10 times more than
Extra.
whatever.
100%.
Because now there's people going to
Just
see
for
him.
Just for him.
Exactly.
Fuck the rides.
Yeah, fuck the rights.
Fuck
We want to see the
everything.
Black Grinch.
Yes.
And I want him around year round.
Yes.
Genuinely.
Yeah, he needs a stock share in Universal.
Yes, he does.
Because I'm pretty sure this year has been
insane.
insane
Insanity.
for Universal.
Literally. So shout out to Nick Darnell. That's my good part. That's
love
the good
that
part.
good
Because my
part.
favorite part is when she goes, my grandma made you. He said,
Yes.
you made me.
Yeah,
And she's like, do you like it?
Because that's a meme.
Yeah, exactly. And then she's like, are you sure? That's my shit. I fucking love him. I love him.
That's so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I kid you not, if I go on TikTok right now, it's the first thing
Yes,
you see.
absolutely.
It's the first, and there's
I go back and watch
there's
the
his
videos.
besties.
Yes.
Oh,
It's so good. It's so good. It just
I
makes
just
us so
honestly,
happy.
that is such a good one.
Yes.
because
Thank you,
now
girl.
I'm hella happy just
Yes,
thinking
right.
about it.
Me too. Me too.
And if you haven't, literally
Please.
any social media, anything, you will find this man.
Yes. Nick Darnell.
Grinch,
Yes.
Universal Studios,
Literally.
California.
Literally.
He needs to go on tour.
Absolutely. He's so good.
Anyways, shout out to him.
That part. What's your good part?
My good part is just a shout out to a friend of mine who is in the new season of Fallout.
Oh, cute.
He made his appearance in the second episode. Adam Faison.
Yes.
And I
we
am
love
so
Adam.
happy. Yes, Adam.
Yes, Adam, at your birthday.
Yes. He I'm gonna see him this week. To like we're all gonna gather. He already appeared in the season, but we're all gonna gather to like celebrate.
To watch it.
Yeah, and watch it with him. And I just love I have so many amazing and talented friends. I think each and every one of my friend right now is like just doing so great in life, whether it's work, whether it's like mental health, whether it's just like genuinely surviving.
Love that. Love that.
You know, as much as they can.
Yes.
And like I'm the type of friend that like I will show up to any celebration, no matter if it's like, bitch, I just paid my rent. Hell yeah.
Period.
Let's celebrate.
Period.
Let's go get a taco.
That's all we can do.
Let's go get some lemonade.
Absolutely.
You know what? If it's spiked, okay then.
That part.
You know what I mean?
That part.
But I feel like I do my best to celebrate those moments because, as you may know or experience, sometimes, you know, we're humble enough, but it's really validating to like have your friends support you.
Hell
and like even the small, minute things. And
Absolutely.
like, even though this is pretty fucking big
Yeah.
to even be hired during these times,
Listen,
you know,
being booked right now
it's
is just
a struggle, you know, and
it's a real thing.
when a friend of mine gets like anything going on.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sam who might get a extra gig. Woo woo.
But make time for us, please. Thanks.
Like I love that. I love that. And
No,
I
we
feel
love
like
that.
we need to
We
do
do.
that more.
Yeah.
Because that does push us to be better and
Absolutely.
and also like low key kind of pressure
Yeah.
to like to be the best versions of ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
So,
Shout out to Adam.
Adam.
Shout out to friends and shout out
Yeah.
to friends supporting friends.
Yeah.
Literally had a conversation with one of my dearest friends ever, and we were talking about how weird it is when like you come across friends that are haters. So it's like when you find true, genuine friends who love you and support you and want nothing but good for you, like really lean into that energy always and forever. No matter how big, how small, like I don't care.
I don't know if
what
I've
it
ever
is.
been jealous of my friends.
Oh my God, never.
Because I feel like
What?
if you start feeling that way, something is wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something is wrong. Even
Absolutely.
even if you went for the same role or for the same job
Yeah.
and they get it, but you
Yeah.
don't. Like, sure, feelings are valid and like you're a human. And,
Yeah.
you know, you're not a ChatGPT. So
Period.
you can't just like ignore what you feel.
Yeah.
At the same time, like I'm such a believer of things happen for a reason.
Absolutely.
And maybe this is giving you space for something else
Yeah.
that's for you.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's
but
how I
if
always
that's
look
your
at it.
homie.
Yeah.
Like be happy if you're a homie.
Exactly.
You know? Even if
Exactly.
like, you know, might be struggling a little bit more. All right, well then like
fuck
let's
it.
figure it out, you know?
We gonna figure it out.
But yeah, I don't know. I've always been that kind of person.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
and yeah, again, if you feel some type of way about your friend, maybe
Check yourself.
check yourself. Communicate.
Genuinely.
I know that's might be a little harder to do is
Yeah.
to like confront a situation and be like, hey, I did feel this type of way, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. If they're your true friend,
Yeah.
y'all will have such a constructive like conversation.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
shout out to friends.
Love that. Shout out to friends. So this is the part of the podcast, if you guys did not notice in episode 1, where we want to hear from y'all. We know we get flooded with so many like messages and DMs sometimes of people wanting advice and wanting support in whatever part of their life or their journey that they're in. And so we knew that it was necessary to be sure that the community is able to tap back in with us and we could tap back in with y'all and answer, you know, your questions as they come in. So for this episode,
This little interactive moment, we're going to answer a question that was actually submitted by 2 different people.
Yes.
One on your side and one on my side by, you want to say yours?
Oh, yes. Mine is Maddie's @_Maddie01.
And mine's Blair.web.313.
Period.
That's an area code. What area
Shout
code
out
is that? Shout out to them both.
Shout out to
And
them.
Their question was, what moment made you want to be an actor? Love it. It's a frequently asked question.
Frequently asked question.
Yes.
Um,
Your tone of voice is crazy.
The reason why I
Go ahead, girl. Say it.
the reason why like sometimes it's like
interesting.
You know what? It's a thing within me.
Okay.
Right? Okay. The reason why this question always tends to be a little bit more challenging for me to answer is because I feel like people, when they ask this question to people who act, there is this kind of response that's kind of expected of like, oh, when I was a kid, I watched this film,
Sure.
and ever since
the
then,
proper PR,
all of the things.
answer, yes.
And that's just not my story with acting. So I always kind of feel bad answering questions around acting because I'm like, this was not my plan. This was not my journey.
Okay.
I was not expecting to do this at all.
Yeah.
So for me,
we kind of share the same journey as
yeah,
well.
like
very different starts.
very
Ended up in the same place.
Same place. Literally. But I will say, I guess the moment that made me want to be an actor, I would say was when I finally decided to do Give Me Liberty.
Okay, yes.
Because
which is a movie you can still watch, right?
Yes, you can still watch Give Me Liberty.
Plug it in, girl. Plug it in.
Okay, go stream Give Me Liberty. You can rent it on whatever place you rent your stuff. It's a good film. Sundance. We premiered at Sundance with the Cannes. I was nominated for a Film Independent Spirit Award.
Yes.
We won a Film Independent Spirit Award.
Yes.
The John Cassavetes Award. So it's a very great film. Very great film. But
that's when you realized.
That's when I realized, because I got offered to do Give Me Liberty kind of as on a whim. I was doing YouTube. Then my agent hit me up and was like, oh, there we go. There goes our budget.
The budget.
Our budget has finally.
Our lighting budget.
Our lighting budget.
You know what? And guess what? We're going to keep it.
We're going to keep it going, okay?
Keep it going.
As my grandpa would always say, because he was a saxophone player and a performer.
You say saxophone?
No,
or
saxophone. Saxophone. I said saxophone. I didn't say saxophone.
I thought
what
you
I
said
saxophone. That's
wait, please keep this in. Please keep that in.
Shout out to my grandfather.
Yes, because I know your grandpa would love that.
He would. Well, he's in heaven now, but he would
floating around.
I mean, listen, they had 8 children, so they were doing something.
Damn.
Yes. My grandparents.
It's a factory.
This is really foul to talk about my grandparents in this way. I'm sorry. Saxophone, as he would say, the show must go on. The show don't stop. Okay,
very showbiz.
Very showbiz. Old school too. But anywho, so I got the opportunity because I was doing my YouTube channel. My agent hit me up and was like, hey, this independent film is looking for a young Black woman in a wheelchair. Do you want to audition? So I auditioned, killed it. Unexpectedly though, killed it. And then that's when I got offered the role.
How do you say that? Unexpectedly?
Well, because I never did an acting class. Acting was never on my brain to do. It was literally
so you were born with the talent.
Yeah.
Exactly. Period. You can't be taught. Period. Can't be taught. That's in the DNA.
It's in the DNA, daughter. But yeah, so I unexpectedly killed it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, Lauren, now they really want you to do this film.
Yeah.
Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
And then I was like terrified. Like I hit up one of my homeboys who was an actor and I was like, bro, I'm fucking freaking out. I was like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. He was just like, yo, like you're getting to start in a film. Mm-hmm. Nobody gets that.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. And so he really encouraged me, gave me a lot of encouragement. And then I thought about my nephews and I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, at least whatever happens with this film, my nephews will always be able to look back and watch a movie and be like my auntie's in a movie.
Oh, that's so cute.
And I love my nephews so much. They're coming this weekend too, so I'm so excited. But yeah, so that's what that was the moment that made me want to be an actor, was for my nephews.
That's so cute. The foundation was just love.
The foundation was just love.
It's like, that simple.
But talking about type A, type B, that was a type B moment of like lean in because bitch, what you gonna do now?
That was. And it's funny you say that because how I started was more of a type A kind of a situation.
Really?
Yeah. So I already had my foundation of like being in the media.
Yeah.
I was a model since 2014. I was signed to like a really big agency and they partnered, like in the middle of being in the agency, they partnered with an entertainment agency from California.
Okay.
So I was signed with them as well.
Nice.
And I remember probably like 2 years before I left them, they were like, hey, we got the script specifically, like a little too specific of looking for somebody who had a physical disability.
Yeah.
They had to be Latina, preferably Dominican.
Oh,
scary.
period.
Like too close.
Yeah.
Preferably born in New York.
Oh,
and with a plus if they speak Spanish. And not to be this person, but like, let's be real. Like
who else is gonna be
in an agency that was this specific agency, which was a really big one? They didn't really have other representations that were all of that.
Right.
If they did, it was probably someone who wasn't Latina. It was more of the caucasity side.
Right.
You know?
For sure.
And so they brought it to my attention, and I was like the most acting I did was a commercial for Target. Like that's as much as I've done, but I have not done acting. I don't think I want to take this from someone who actually like studied this, like wanted this from birth. Like that was my mentality.
Right.
So I kind of like hesitated a lot, and I told them how I felt. I was like, I know that this opportunity is so big because the project was a really big one.
Yeah.
I was like, I know that there's so many people out there who have disabilities that would eat this up.
Yeah.
Because they studied this.
Yeah, eat down.
But I've never studied it, so I hope they know that. So I kind of, I don't want to say I rejected it, but I kind of like was like, I don't want to take this from somebody else.
Fair.
And I know that sounds like kumbaya and like humble or whatever, but that's how I genuinely felt.
Yeah.
And then like a few weeks later, they came back again and said like, hey, they really, really are pushing it. Can you just audition? Okay. And if you don't like it, then you don't like it.
Right.
I auditioned. I got, like, when I get nervous, I get all red. I have a video that I put on social media of me, like, breaking out.
Hilarious.
Because I was so nervous and so scared that, like, I was going to be that terrible.
Yeah.
But I studied. Like, I did my homework and I studied.
Love that.
And
Love that.
I knew the project from when I was younger because this was, like, a reboot.
Yeah.
And then, like, 2 months later, I got the part.
Period.
And I think the moment that I knew I wanted to be a doctor wasn't even that. It was the fact that, like, as I was working, this was for the L Word, like middle of the year, I was like, if by the time I end this and I don't like it, I'm not doing it. Like I am gonna quit. I'm gonna leave.
Oh wow.
But if I genuinely love being here and I genuinely love like the bad, the good, all of it, then I'm gonna like actually put my seatbelt on and like hit fucking the NOS button.
Period.
And go all the way.
I love that.
And to my surprise, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I fucking Fast and the Furious.
That is a great story.
Tokyo Drift, okay?
Period.
Tokyo Drift.
Period.
No other movie but that one.
That part.
Yes.
That part. I've never seen a new Fast and Furious.
So I'm just gonna put that out there. we're gonna add one of those movies for the episode.
Sentiment, right?
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you, Maddie and Blair, for submitting the question. We really hope that was helpful, even though our stories are so unconventional.
It's like I think the moral of the story is just like do what you love.
Yeah,
but
and
like
lean into the opportunity.
Yeah, genuinely, like in your heart and your soul. If something feels like a calling to you, do it. And if it doesn't, do it anyways.
Period.
And now you know you don't like it.
Exactly. Just know. I think it really boils down to just like really know whether or not you're gonna like it, which really boils down to knowing yourself and knowing your personality type. So with that,
with that, if you have any questions, comments, whatever, and you want to throw at us, it doesn't have to be on topic or anything. Feel free to leave a comment on this video or any of the videos. We will find it. DM us anything. Yeah, we appreciate it. We want to hear from you. So send it through.
Send it through, please. So thank you everyone for watching this episode, or if you're listening on Spotify or any of the other podcast platforms.
Number 2. We did too. I think I'm always going to be surprised.
I think so too. I think once we get to the finale, that's when it's going to be like, wow, we really did it.
We really did it.
Yeah. So this is so exciting. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We've Been Like This podcast. Make sure you're following us on Instagram. We've Been Like This pod. Follow us individually at Jillian Mercado, at It's Lolo Spencer. And stay tuned and listen for more. Watch out for more. And that's it.
That's that.
Bye.